Hi everyone, I'm Donna. I'm a Business Development Manager in Queensland here with the Cold Coast branch, and I'm really excited to have Carmen McEneany on today. She's one of my team leaders in my leadership team, and we're going to have a little bit of a talk about the Lunchbox workshops, which Carmen has really run with and taken on the idea and is absolutely loving it. So Carmen, I'm really curious to know, I know when we talked about the idea of the Lunchbox workshops and the lunch cooking experience, you got really, really excited about the whole idea of it. So what was it about being able to do this for your customers that got you so excited?
Well, number one, school holidays, and I can do it at home. So I'm a single mum of 3. So anything I can do at home, I really, really love. And I love the idea of interacting with my customers and giving them new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I had to kind of think of, how many am I going to do?
Yes.
How many people am I going to invite? And what's going to happen with the food? So, because obviously if I'm going to do a bulk amount, I'm not going to want to pay for all that food myself.
Okay. So you gave that some good thought around how can I do this in a really smart way so that it's not a lot of hard work for me, but is also very practical, economical, not only with cost but time as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I did is I started letting my customers know. So I let them know in my customer group, and I made it quite exclusive. First in, best dressed.
Oh,
if you
okay.
don't get in first, you're going to miss out. As soon as people feel like they're going to miss out on something, that's when they jump on board. So I did 7 events, and I told them it's capped at 4 people, and each person has to bring along a friend. Once 4 people RSVP, that's it. There's no more spots. So 4 of the 7 booked out that day, and the other 7 booked out in 2 days.
That's really good. You created a real sense of urgency around that for them to take action. I really love that, Carmen. Yeah. So you actually made it about them. It's I don't want you to miss out, so make sure you book in and bring a friend.
Yes.
Very good.
And then you've got, because for it to work, so I split the shopping list into 4. So everybody has about half a dozen items. I provide the oil and the soy sauce and that type of thing.
Just the standard.
Everybody has half a dozen items, and so 4 was a perfect number.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So 4 was kind of a good amount where they'd bring, somebody might be bringing 500 grams of chicken tenderloins, 8 cubes of rock melon, and I told them that's all you need to bring. They don't need to bring a whole rock melon because we were making the rocket skewers.
Yes.
And they could either bring a whole packet or bring it weighed, whatever's easy for them. Mm-hmm. And we just went from there.
Okay. And so how did you go about, so when it come to actually the mechanics of getting this done, did you just simply email the guests what they were bringing, or was it just a quick text? Like, what did you find worked well for getting the information out there?
Yeah, so I just did most of them were on Facebook and they like Facebook. So I just did a Facebook message with the shopping list, and then at least I could see if they've read it, so I know they've got it.
Okay. Good.
Messages, so you know that they've got it. Mm-hmm. But most of them were just so excited that they're onto me, not me onto them. Where's my shopping list? What am I bringing? So, if you create that kind of sense of exclusivity and excitement, they will be coming to you rather than you to them.
It sounds like you really also communicated to them that it was all about them and sort of got the idea. So how did you promote it? I know that you said you made it exclusive at small numbers. Did you put out that you're going to learn heaps of ideas, learn how to save money? Like, what was that approach?
Yeah. So I put up the menu that we're making, which is really good because a lot of that was quite different. Mm-hmm. And then I said, it's like your own personalised cooking class, really. Lots of people have been to a cooking class in their room of 50 people. Imagine having a cooking class when it's 8 people. Do you know what I mean? So, and most of them, we've averaged 6 to 7 people. So not everybody could bring a friend, but that's okay because at the end of the day, they've all learnt amazing things. Everyone that's been to a workshop has posted at least one picture in our customer group of something they've gone home and made.
Wow.
80% of these people never made scrolls.
Really?
And they were like so excited about scrolls. Like,
wow.
How good is, you know what I mean? And I'm just encouraging people to go back to basics, I think, and just use your machine for anything you can.
So it sounds like you had, while they were cooking, because obviously they were cooking, it wasn't all about you cooking for them, it was about
I said,
cooking together.
You guys get to do it, I know how to do it.
Yeah, so cooking together. So I suppose that really gave you such a good opportunity to connect with each and every one and to check in on where they were at, what was going on in their lives, what they needed, what the next step was. So.
And they've also made a thermo buddy. So they've connected with the other people in their group, and like they're chatting to each other as well. So it's like they've made their own thermo buddy as well. So it's a real win-win as far as, you know, connections, customer service, their customer journey, because, you know, they're all now talking about it, and people that missed out, next time it comes, they're going to make sure they're first in because they missed out on
They will for sure. So I suppose in wrapping up what we've been talking about, and I love what you've shared with everyone, Carmen, but I suppose, is there a particular story that's come out from your customers that you could perhaps share from us, and maybe some feedback that they've given you?
They've all personally messaged me afterwards to say thank you. It was so amazing. And even after I've kind of done the fourth one, I'm kind of thinking, oh, did I do enough? Was that okay? That group was different to the last group, but they've all messaged. And you just got to remember, they're learning things. So that's what they like. And the scrolls has really blown me away, that so many of them have never made scrolls, and they just love the whole, you know, cotton, cutting it with your hands. They all have never thought to put skewers in the lunchbox before. And I just think the general vibe and connection, and they get to go home with these 4 big containers full of food. Like, what more's to love?
Oh, that was the other thing that we didn't touch on earlier. So that was one of the things everyone got to take home, what they had made themselves.
Yep, we split into the 4 customers who bought the food. If they wanted to share with their friend, they could, but the 4 guests that bought all the food got to take a serve of everything home.
Okay, that sounds really, really good. I just think it's been an absolutely brilliant way that you've been able to connect with people, find out where they're at, and some simple inspiration. And I suppose for us, what it reminds me of is that what we take for granted, you know, doing scrolls and doing this other stuff, because in Thermo World and as a consultant, you know, we're exposed to so many ideas, and that is that our customers, we've got to then share that knowledge that we have with our customers. And I think this has been a beautiful way to do that. So, yeah. So, look, Carmen, congratulations. I'm so excited.
They all bought their kids as well. They all bought their kids. So yesterday, 2 of the mums had like 4 kids each. My 3 were here. Another lady bought 2. So there was like 15 children here. So they just sat in the lounge room and watched TV and played on the trampoline, and it was all good.
Wow, that sounds amazing. It sounds like you handle it beautifully, and just such a smart way of working for yourself as well. It's giving you great contact with your customers. So
loved it. And I've already had people messaging me asking me if we're going to do it next school holidays.
Wow, okay. You started a bit of a trend there, so that sounds really good. Well, Carmen, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing some of your ideas with us, and also the inspiration that you've also been sharing with others. I love that you've been very open with sharing the photos, talking about what you're doing. And look, thank you. I just think it's great watching you do that. And I love your commitment to customer service and connecting with people. And thank you so much for being on with me today and having a little chat. We'll do this again soon.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Happy workshopping.
Bye.